Last week, the Great Building Update was announced for all of 5 hours before Inno ultimately decided to postpone it, with the current target being the first quarter of 2026. That's somewhere in the range of January to March next year. This has left a lot of questions about whether or not it's safe to level your great buildings and what exactly everyone should do with their forge points. In case you missed the original announcement before it was taken down, the basic summary is that all great buildings were being capped at level 100, with a silver tier added from 101 to 200 and a gold tier from 201 to 300. Each tier would add new passive boosts to the buildings. The contentious bit is that all existing great buildings would need to have that cap at level 100, so there is a whole system for compressing the existing bonuses each building has to level 100 from a given higher level. This essentially meant that any progress you had past level 100 would be unnecessary. This brings us back to whether or not it is currently, right now, worth leveling your great buildings if they are over level 100, whether you should start leveling every great building to 100 to be prepared, or just what to do in general. My short answer for this is to just level your great buildings as normal. The primary reason behind this is just in the timing. Remember, they're now targeting 2026 for this feature arriving on the beta servers, giving a minimum of about 4 months before we're likely to see any more news related to it. 4 months is a decent amount of time, so you could get quite a bit of value from a lot of great buildings by leveling them now, rather than just stockpiling your forge points. Also, it's important to remember the fact that this update was postponed. All the information I talked about previously for the update with compression and stuff, well, there's a good chance that the revised version we get will be significantly different. My thinking is, if it was going to be the same thing or just minor tweaks, why would they be pushing it off to 2026? We even got an announcement recently mentioning that they are going to, quote, take more time to rethink the direction and explore other opportunities that will better align with your needs and the game's vision. And that they, quote, will explore a different solution. I take this to mean that they have heard the feedback and will be doing something different, so I don't see a reason not to level your great buildings. Now, if you are worried about losing progress or wasting forge points, there is ultimately the super safe option of just investing most of your forge points into other players' great buildings and stockpiling them in the form of forge point packages. However, considering the long time until the eventual update, the opportunity cost could be significant. Personally, I would not be concerned with leveling great buildings if there will be an eventual compression. They had already said that they would be refunding forge points if your great building was over the compression point, and I wouldn't be surprised if that would have been revised to any building over the level 100 cap. I'm going to be leveling my own great buildings. I'm working on taking my seed vault up to level 200, for example. Whatever happens though, I really hope that Inno takes the time they need to make this feature last. The current system of great buildings has been around since 2012, nearly 13 years, and so I hope that this next iteration can last for the years to come. If you were able to work on an update for the great buildings and add new bonuses to them, what would they be? Let me know in a comment down below. Consider joining my Discord server to chat about the game and get notifications of important news like the Great Building Update whenever it does come out. The link is in the description, and as always, I'll see you all next time.